Sorry made, but life to me is way much more. No matter what it seems to be, it's always time to make a change. Sometimes all we need is only one more chance. So try, build a bridge over troubled waters, fly. If that's all that you have left to do, I want more. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more, no more sorrows, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark cold place. No more fear, no more fight. Someone told me long ago that life is just a long road. Sorry babe, but life to me is way much more. No matter what it seems to be, it's always time to make a change. Sometimes all we need is only one more chance. So try, build a bridge over troubled water, fly. If that's all that you have left to do, I want more. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more, no more sorrow, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark cold place. No more fear, no more fight. I want more happy sunny days. I want more happy smiles on your face. Love sparkling the eyes. Tears no more sorrow, no more bad days. No more cries, no more dark cold place. No more fear, no more fight. Let the sun all down away, shine, shine. Let the sun all down away, shine, shine. Shine, shine.
Never lose your faith in the brightness of your eyes. Never let the sorrow bring you down. Put my carry smile in your beautiful face. This way is much easier to go. Bright sun will shine. Let Jesus' love warm you up. Live happy your life and never think of giving up. Forget about your problems, enjoy living your life. Open up your heart for love to come inside. Jesus by your side, and with Him close to you, you'll be glad and never become blue. Bright sun will shine. Let Jesus' love warm you up. Live happy your life and never think of giving up. Bright sun will shine. Let Jesus' love warm you up.
It's always good of getting together. It's always good to do the good. I do believe the world can be better, and I know that you believe it too. Papa, Mama, brothers and sisters, let's get ready for a new dawn. This is the time for those big changes we have all been waiting for so long. Listen to this call. The time is right now. Here is the place. So let's move in a faster pace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace. It's always good of getting together. It's always good to do the good. I do believe the world can be better, and I know that you believe it too. Papa, Mama, brothers and sisters, let's get ready for a new dawn. This is the time for those big changes we have all been waiting for so long. Listen to this call. The time is right now. Here is the place. So let's move in a faster pace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace. Listen to this call. The time is right now. Here is the place. So let's move in a faster pace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace. Jesus waiting for us to spread His grace.
Wherever you are, glowing seeds of love, as our Master Jesus taught. You will see that behind every sight there's a flame shining bright, tiny spark created by God. I will follow your path, Father, 'cause nobody's alone in life, and the scars of my destiny will be healed by your love. Disseminate wherever you are.
Another minute past the hour. Someday the sky is blue, and suddenly we can't see through. And every day is a fresh new start. When the sun turns off the moonlight, we get another chance to choose the road we want to cruise. And on the other side of the mountain, there's always a whole new road, the new beginning calling after every end. There are a million reasons to pick you up after every fall. It's always a win in the new round. On the other side of the mountain, there's always a whole new road, and the new beginning calling after every end. And there are a million reasons to pick you up after every fall. It's always a win. It's always a win in the new round. It's always a win in the new round. It's always a win in the new round.
Hello everyone, welcome to our public meeting. We thank everyone for joining us tonight. Before we start, we would like to share a couple of announcements. We ask you to turn off your phone notifications and find a quiet place to stay during this time if possible. Our meeting will have a 30 minutes presentation followed by Q&A. Then, after the presentation, we will have a spiritual treatment with passes and magnetized water. So we invite you to set aside a container with water to be magnetized. We would like to announce that our public meeting is being retransmitted today by Continental Conference Americas through their Facebook, and we will also be retransmitted every Wednesday at 8 p.m. by Kardec Radio through their Facebook and YouTube. For those who want to learn more about Spiritism, Get to Know to Spiritism is a free and online course that happens every Saturday at 5:15 p.m. East. The new class has started on September 9th. However, if you want to join us, please find the link for the registration in our chat. We offer virtual live gospel at home. Did you know that? The gospel at home is an effective support for you and your family's spiritual harmony. We will motivate and guide you in establishing and maintaining the gospel at home study meetings. By posting the chat, you can request it. So please let us know. You are welcome to include your or someone else's names on the list of positive vibration. It is for incarnate or discarnate. The person you indicate will be assisted by the good spirits to provide healing energy and strengthen goodwill. Please find the link in our chat. The topic of today's meeting is Workers of the Last Hour from the chapter 20, Workers of the Last Hours, item 1 to 5, which will be facilitated by our brother Publio from Toronto. Everyone is welcome to write comments and questions in the chat. And we will address the questions and comments at the end of the talk. And now we would like to invite our tonight's speaker that we will also do our opening prayer as well. Welcome, Publio.
Hello, Marcel. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here again with
Yeah, we are
everybody.
very happy to have you here. How are you today?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Thanks God. Getting old. Getting old.
Yeah, so happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you. See, yesterday was a very important time in the past, in the beginning of the Spiritism. We had the Auto of Faith in Spain, where the the religious people ordered to burn all the book, Spiritist book, and it was like a bad time, and Kardec was very worried about, and the Spirit said to him, no, no, don't worry. This is like merchandising. People are gonna want to know
What
why
was
they are
it, right?
why they burn those books.
What
So
the
don't.
content?
Yeah. So the reaction was completely different all the way around, because people start, okay, what's in the book? I want to see the book. So yeah. So yesterday was a very important period,
That's good.
date in the Spiritism history.
So it's
And
a
was my birthday
privilege,
too.
right, for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
So this moment is very special for us, and as you know, every time we do an initial prayer in all our tasks or every job that we do. So now I'd like to invite you to participate with us, and if it's possible, close your eyes, thinking about Jesus Christ, our master, our brother. In this moment, say thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to be here, sharing those moments, learning about your gospel, and asking for help, the good spirits, inspiring us to do good things during this time. I'd like to say thank you and the permission for start our meeting tonight. Be with us today and forever. So be it. Well, dear friends, brothers, and sisters. Today, like Marcel announced, I'm going to talk about Gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 20, all the chapter. But we see, Publio, we've been seeing this for 3 weeks. Yes, but today is going to be a special time. As you remember, on October 3 was another very important date for us, was Kardec birthday. So this month of October has a lot of special dates. Like every day is a special date. But coming back to the beginning, today I'm going to talk about work of the last hours, like a condensation of all those three people that came and brought to us beautiful words, beautiful reflections. And today I'm going to include another thing about this. As we see the before, this chapter brought three different instructions from the spirits. First of all was the last shall be the first. So that passage of Matthew that talking about the vineyard, that the man went to invite people to work for him, and he went back again and found more people. So as you remember, Jesus Christ used to use simple language to show the people how important and how simple is the gospel. Gospel is nothing very complicated. It's simple for us to understand because we are like a kids, like a children, trying to understand the gospel. So the next instruction is the mission of the Spiritists. The third instruction is the works of the Lord. And all these themes was worked by our friends, like Marcel talked about the last shall be the first and the mission of the Spiritism. Rod from Ottawa talked about the instruction of the spirits. And this passage brings some very important and easy things to understand. Like in the beginning, who are this person that went to invite workers? So in the beginning of the chapter, they say, for the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that in a householder which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. So Jesus Christ talking and showing an example how God comes to us and asks for workers. And say, Publio, this was telling 2,000 years ago how to bring this to our present. And the spirits came and through the codification brought some lights showing us the meaning of those words, of those parables. The instruction from the spirits, the last shall be the first. The workers of the last hour has a right of his wages. Nevertheless, it is important that this lateness be not due to either laziness or reluctance, but to the fact that although willing to work, he had been patiently waiting for someone to employ him. So we have to understand the workers that the Jesus Christ mentioned in that parable. He's talking about the workers that preparing the new age, the new era. He preparing the regenerated planet. What are you talking about? You're talking about we are passing now, especially in these moments, to a different category of world. So now we're gonna preparing to the regeneration. And this we start in the course Get to Know a Spiritist every Saturday. So if you are interested, you can come and stay with us 1, 2, 3 classes, or if you want and you're gonna be happy, you stay with us all the classes. So those the regenerated planet. We can see nowadays people worry about the warming, global warming. People worry about the love for the siblings, love for the humanity, love for the animals. So we can see people are changing for the new world, a regenerated world. Keep going. Constantine is a protecting spirit. In Bordeaux, 1863, he brought another lesson. Good Spiritists, my dear beloved, you are all workers of the last hours. So now we start understanding who are those workers. It's us. But Publio, I don't remember if I asked to come to work on the vineyard, work for God, or work for the new generation, for the new world. Yes, as we know, the reincarnation in the spiritual plan, we planned our our incarnation here now. We studied, we prepared, and now we are. So the Spirit in 1863 already said, you are all workers of the last hour. All of you came when you were called, some a little bit earlier, some a little bit later, to this incarnation whose shackles you now carry. So, as we can see, the Spirit Protector brought to us this valuable information. We are the workers of the last hour. But what it mean last hour? Working, yes, I agree. I can work for the humanity. I can work for myself, work to get better, but work for the last hour. Yes. Divaldo Pereira Franco said in one of his time, he said that the spirits keep on saying to him, we are now living our most important incarnation for long, long time. For us, is the most important incarnation because now we are living in a planet that is going to change for trials and go to the regeneration. And this regenerated planet, regenerated world, everything is going to be a little bit better with the time. And one day we're going to be angels. But this is another story. So, yes, we are the workers of the last hour. And this is the most important incarnation that we have had to, because this is a possibility to get the same wage from those workers that came a long time ago. As you can see in this chapter, if you have a curiosity to see, the first workers was the prophets that came before Jesus Christ. After that, the other workers came with Jesus Christ, like the apostles. And now is the last hour. And like the vineyard householder, he said, don't worry, you're going to get the same wage that the people that you start working before, you're going to get. So that's the proof. And that's why it's the most important incarnation that we are having right now. Because we're going to get paid very well like the good ones. But how is that, Publio? So another spirit, Henry Heine, in Paris, 1863, in the same chapter, he said, being the last to arrive, the Spiritists take advantage of all the intellectual labors of their predecessor, because man must hide from man, and because human work and the subsequent results are collective. God blesses solidarity. So it means that we learn with all the people that came before. We learn about Christianity. We learn about Spiritism. And this is the best opportunity in our existence. This is one of the true meaning of this parable, which holds as do all those utilized by Jesus when speaking to the people, the rudiments of the future, and also in all forms and from all aspects, the revelation of the magnificent unity which harmonizes all things in the universe, and the solidarity which joins all present beings to the past and to the future. So we are the future, but remember, as we can reincarnate, if we do good, we're going to come back in the new world, a better world. How many years? The spirits keep on telling us we have a period. It's not only 10 years, 20 years. It's a period that we're going to get better and better. We know that good spirits are reincarnating everywhere in the world. and we can see little kids doing beautiful things in the arts, in the science, everywhere. A couple of days ago, I saw a little boy, 14 years old, getting his diploma in medicine. 14 years old. So, yes, little kids, 3 years old, playing piano like masters. And how these people came, where they came from? They came from another time preparing this new world. But we are here, and we also have the chance to get the same payment. Let's continue. So, in the end of this chapter, the Spirit of Truth, Paris 1862, he brings to us a very, very important message. The times approach when those things which have been announced for the transformation of humanity will be accomplished. So, as you remember, Jesus Christ in his time said, the time is coming. So means 2000 years ago, he already said the time was coming. And now the Spirit, let's say now, but 1862, the Spirit keep on saying the same thing, the time approaches. So this period from the new world, the better world, the regenerated world, it's knocking our doors. All those who have worked in the field of the Lord with disinterestedness and no other motive than charity will be blessed. So here again, the Spirit's asking, inviting us to do charity. As you can see here in the corner of this screen, there's a symbol, Spiritism Canada, Charity the Way. I'm going to talk about this symbol later on. At this very moment, look at this. This Spirit said to us, how important is this message? At this very moment, God is preparing a census of his faithful servants and has already taken note of those whose devotion is only apparent, so that they may not usurp the ways of the current servants, because those who do not draw back from the task are the ones to whom he entrusted the most difficult positions in the great work of regeneration by means of Spiritism. So again, so those that works more, understand more, study more, will get more responsibilities. So that the belief that I'm gonna pass away and I'm gonna be in the heaven resting for the eternity. Unfortunately, this is not the truth. Like this, the message here, God will give those that work hard, and they're gonna give him the most difficult positions in the great work of regenerations by means of Spiritism. But today is not only those messages. I'm gonna bring a different message in form of poem for us. So now I'm going to talk about that symbol. As you can see, it's very similar, this blue one that the red one there. Spiritism Canada, Charity the Way. There's two people there, like holding hands or holding a bag. And here in blue, we have another one, Caridade o Caminho. Actually, this is the symbol of the Concafras. Concafras is a meeting, a national meeting, nowadays international meeting, that happens every year for 65 years. So in 1994, we had in Serres, a small little town in Brazil, a first Concafras there. So it was 30, 32, something like that. And with the main theme was workers of the last hour. And this year, 2023, we have the same conference, the same theme, but this time was 6 different cities. Everybody working, studying, practicing the charity. Was Alta Floresta, Araguaína, Belo Horizonte, Londrina, Macapá, Urandi. So all those cities got people from around the Brazil, around the world, and participate this meeting. Why I brought this? Because in 1994, I wrote a song, and I brought the song for us tonight. So we're gonna see the message of the song is completely together with all those messages from the chapter 20. But before we start the message, I have to show and share with you a quote by Chico Xavier. Chico Xavier was a very good, beautiful medium in Brazil. He has psychographed more than 400 books and donate all the the money that he could got for entities for charity. And one day he wrote this quotation: although no one can go back and make a new beginning, anyone can start now and make a new end. What it means that we still have time to start a new age. We still have time to start a new end for us. Publio, I'm like say, I make too much mistakes in my life. God is not gonna forgive me. Yes, that is the time. Remember that message that some of all of us are called to work. Some of them start earlier, some of them the right time, some of them the last hour. That's the point. We are now in the last hour this planet going to be a regenerated world. So now I'm going to bring the song for you. Workers of the last hour. I'm going to read first. After that, I'm going to sing the song for us. We are free to sow, but the harvest is never late. Time flies and there's no turning back. Let's go planting. The land is great. We are called to work. Let's get started. Let's get started now. Let's seize this special chance, workers of the last hours. Jesus Christ is light, brother, friend. He announced for all the time the Consoler. Now we have the Spiritist love. As you can see here, everything is connected to those passages, to the instruction for the spirits. The next one, continue. In Jesus Christ, we have an example of love, peace, trust. Of course, he was example for many different things, but here 3 of them. We will learn alongside him that a Christian never gets tired. What do you think? Christians, just because I'm a Spiritist, I'm a Christian, I don't get tired. We never get tired to do the good, to help, to do a charity. Because remember the end of the passage, for those that work till the end, God will entrusted the more difficult tasks. So yes, we don't get tired to help, to love. So we are called to work. Let's get started now. Let's seize this special chance, workers of the last hour. Jesus Christ is light, brother, friend. And say, Publio, but Jesus Christ is more than that. Well, light, brother, friend. What else? A teacher, master. Yeah, he is much, much more. Here is only three of these things that he is for us. He announced it for an older time the Consoler. Now we have in hands Spiritism, love. So now I'm gonna sing the song. So it's a technique to keep this message in our hearts. So when we come back, go back tomorrow, you're gonna see, oh, that song talking about the chapter 20 and workers of the last hour. So I hope you like it. And we're gonna open for questions soon, okay? So let's see here. I hope you. We are free to sow, but the harvest is never late. Time flies and there's no turning back. Let's go planting, the land is great. We are called to war. Let's get started now. Let's seize this special chance. Workers of the last hour, Jesus Christ is light, brother, friend. He announced for all the time the Consoler. Now we in hands, His Spirit is love. In Jesus Christ, we have an example of love, peace, trust. We'll learn alongside Him that the Christians never get late tyrant. We are called to work. Let's get started now. Let's seize this special chance. Workers of the last hour, Jesus Christ is this light, brother, friend. He announced for all the time the console. Now we have in hands a spirit is love. So I'd like to say thank you, and I hope this message from the workers of the last hour we can keep in our heart, in our soul. And every time you have a doubt, so and ask yourself, am I a work of the last hour? Yes, we are. And everybody is called to work. Let's get started now. It's still time. It's still time to make a better world. We've been seeing many different artists, many different people saying that's the time to start to make a better world. But where I'm going to start, Publio? I feel so lonely. Start with yourself. If you make yourself a better person, this will reflect along to your friends, the place you work, the place you go. Everybody's going to notice that you're getting better, and you're going to be an inspiration for many different people. So God bless us for this opportunity to be here, this most important incarnation that we have here in this time. Thank you very, very much for this opportunity. Hello, Marcel. Come back. Your microphone.
It's always like that. I'm sorry. What a great talk. Thank you so much. I got a little emotional when you brought this song for us. I love this song. Yeah, I remember when I first heard this song, I was a couple years ago, but in Portuguese. And then you brought this version in English. It's so beautiful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And the message of your talk. Yeah, it's really important to start and start now, right?
Yes. We have some questions, Marcel.
Yeah, we do have some questions and comments here.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
It's you.
Can you answer this question for us, please? So I wonder if to be a
Yes,
worker of the last hour, is it necessary to be a spiritist?
good question. Very good question. Because you know what? One day I was with my boss, and I said, "Well, he's trying to be more like a more effective, more spiritual." He said, "Yes, there's two kind of people: materialists or spiritists." Okay, so you don't need to go to the spiritist center. You don't need to go to the church A, B, or C. No, you start with yourself, doing good, helping people. This is not religion. This is love. That's the reason that the Spiritism love is the same thing. Like start loving yourself, like Jesus Christ brought this message to us. What's the most important thing? Love yourself. Love God above everything in life,
Everybody. Yes.
and yourself in your neighbor as your neighbor. So yes, you don't need to be spiritist to be a worker of the last hour, because Jesus Christ, the love is everywhere. Because we cannot put Jesus Christ in this cubicle and the spirit
Mhm.
is walls. No, Jesus Christ is everywhere. Even though those religions that don't believe in Christianism,
Yes.
but they believe in love.
Yes.
That's the most important message Jesus Christ brought to us. Love. Yes,
Yes.
you
And
can be a,
even though people who don't believe in Jesus or God, or people who don't have any religion, they they bring with themselves God's law
yeah.
in their conscience. So even though they don't believe, they don't know, but they know what is wrong, what is right, right?
It's what so what's important to us when you call to come to study with us. The Spiritist book said that where the mankind bring the message or the 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 feeling that God exists in the conscience. So
Yes.
everybody bring this from this religion or another one from any part of the world. We bring this in our spirit.
Yeah, even though they don't know, right? But
Yeah,
everybody does, right?
exactly.
Everybody has this. Yeah, so we have another question. It's about your song.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, this song was originally in Portuguese because in that time I never thought one day I would be in Canada living here. It's already 20 years. And yes, I did the version because, especially when we start this group here, it's almost 2 years.
It is 2 years
Right,
already.
2 years, September, right?
Yes.
So we felt that we need songs that help us to memorize, to keep those message. And this song was very important. And you can see if you go to YouTube. Sorry, I'm not gonna say, but if you go on YouTube, you can see the songs there. So it's almost 30 years. And I said, these are very important song because the message, even though Portuguese and English, is the same. And we have their YouTube in Spanish too. So the people from this conference this year, they asked Publio, can you make a different version with the same song? I said, wow, the spirits now they
Always.
complicate they complicate my life because when I got the inspiration for this song in this way, I never thought in different way. And you know what? The spirits know what to do. They brought a different way to sing the same song, but the people like it. So it's interesting in Portuguese, in English, in Spanish.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so thank you so much. I don't know if you have another question. I'm not sure. No, we don't. But we have some comments, some compliments for you.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, I just want to say thank you again because it was really instructive, really important to for everybody, everything that you brought to us tonight. Okay.
Thank you. And earlier, just a little comment.
Yeah.
Earlier, I was talking with our friend, and I said, "Oh, I just came to work in this group now. Uh, I hope I still have time." Yes, you still have time. Like look at that. Jesus Christ, 2,000 years ago, mentioned that. Some of them you start earlier, some a little bit earlier, some a little bit late, but all of you, spiritists,
It's
are,
always time.
yeah, it's still time. And Anna, our very good friend Anna said, thanks to remind me, yes, it's time, and we are the workers for the last hour. And I
Yes.
hope you enjoy it. And believe me, I'm the most beneficiary of this lesson because I heard myself, I prepared, so I learned a little bit that I'm the worker for the last hour. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you for those opportunity, and see you next
See
Tuesday.
you next Tuesday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now we will thank you for the participation in the chat, okay, for everybody. And now we will move to the preparation for the tonight's spiritual treatment. Pass is the transfusion of spiritual energy with the goal of assisting with our physical, emotional, and mental balance. Passes help us to restore a state of harmony and peace by replacing negative energy with health and positive energy. In order to receive the best benefits from passes, please follow the audio instruction or remain in prayer. You may close your eyes to help with mentalization. During the fast, the water is set aside will also absorb the spiritual energy that your family and you can benefit from. So now we will make a prayer in preparation for the fast, which will be our closing prayer as well. Okay, so I invite everyone to close your eyes if you wish. Elevate our thought, thanking Jesus, dear Lord. We thank you for this blessed night and for everything we learned during this tonight's talk. May we can practice your example. May we realize that it's time to be the workers of the last hours. May we can love our neighbors and forgive our enemies. We ask you, Jesus, for the peace in the world, for everybody who is suffering, who is struggling, can receive your love and your peace. We ask you and the good spirits to help during this treatment, especially the names whose are in the vibration list, and that we can finish it better than when we started. Please bless our week and our night and help us to have a blessed sleep. May your love spread all over the planet. And once again, thank you for everything you have done for us. And please stay with us today and always. So be it.
Let us now prepare ourselves for the moment of the passes and the magnetization of water. Let's now calm our hearts, breathing in and out. Pay attention to your body. Focus on your breath and let yourself be carried by this energy. Let your thoughts pass by without judging them. Let them flow. Allow this light to be the beacon that guides you, and allow these words to penetrate your energy. Make each word an anchor of gratitude, faith, and trust. With the purpose of healing, which takes away my faith, healing every feeling of separation, of pain, let it all dissolve in this moment, leaving only love, gratitude, and trust. We ask God for the presence of our guardian angel and the friendly spirits who welcome us into this enlightened environment of our Spiritist Center. We open our plexus of love and forgiveness by mentalizing a light surrounding our hearts. Find a quiet and comfortable place to begin the mentalization process. Remove all worries from your thoughts. We ask that during the pass you breathe slowly and deeply. Let your body relax and surrender yourself to a deep meditation. Calmly imagine divine energies in soft and colorful light surrounding you in an environment of peace and spiritual warmth.
Entrusting God with your most intimate desires, raise your thoughts to Jesus and the emissaries of the spiritual environment. The path begins with the cleansing of your soul. Imagine a waterfall of crystal clear water pouring over us, removing all the feelings that keep you away from faith and trust. Feel the energy of this water bathing you and deeply breathe in, feeling peace and harmony. Allow this water to wash away all the impurities and spiritual larvae, washing away all the sorrows and resentments, any feelings of hatred and revenge that hold us back and cause us harm, not only from this life, but past ones as well. Now visualize spiritual doctors around you, applying magnetic cleansing passes, sanitizing your spiritual body of all sadness and negative energy. Mentalize these negative thoughts and feelings being washed away, evaporating from your soul, like water evaporating into thin air, and being carried far away from your mind. Surround yourself with the faith that bathes your being, bringing clarity and lucidity, rebalancing every cell in your body. May the water envelop all pain and bring the clarity of opportunity that chooses peace. The answer arises in our hearts, freeing us from all evil and freeing all whom we have caused evil into and who have caused us evil, washing away all the connections that bind us. Even though we may not understand, we are freeing ourselves from all that causes us harm. Feel this cleansing penetrate your soul and release. Now that we are spiritually cleansed, imagine yourself surrounded by the light of love from the hands of Jesus. At this moment, sing words of faith and gratitude, being faithful to the light that exists in me, planted by the zealous Father. Imagine the sunlight that surrounds and enraptures, freeing us from the chains of everything that holds us down, strengthening your faith. Allow yourself to trust in this light, surrender to it, involved in pleasant feelings and feeling relieved to receive the strengthening lights. Mentalize your spiritual mentors now applying divine light for the strengthening of your mind and your emotions, leaving you feeling emotionally revitalized. Let us now mentalize the magnetization of this water. May we mentalize all the friendly spirits, magnetizing this water and filling it with everything that our bodies, minds, and soul need, so that it may be of help to us when we drink it after the pass. Thank you, God.
I was muted again. I'm sorry. So thank you for joining us tonight. We will be back next Tuesday here on Spiritism Canada and Continental Conquerors Americas at 8:30 p.m. East, and next Wednesday on Kardec Radio at 8 p.m. East. And please don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube from the Spiritism Canada and Spiritist Group Path of the Light. Have a good night and see you next Tuesday.
Come on, my friend, come to the world.